So are you ready for the big reveal for my flower garden? I worked really hard on this garden. So let's take a look. Okay, excuse all the flats of plants. They're everywhere, okay? Just kind of excuse that. I have no place to go with them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. It's almost done. I want to get some stone for this path here. But yeah, it is almost done. Really close. Everything's planted at least. So let me take you around and show you everything I've got. Let's start with the middle. This was going to be my herb garden. And for the most part it is. But I have an addition here. I've added some strawberries. So I have 6 of these strawberry plants, and then I had some alpine strawberries planted on the side of my house. At one time I tried them, and I moved them here, and they're doing great. So these 4 plants here are alpine strawberries. They're just little tiny strawberries, and I can see already, see how tiny they are? In a day or so, let's see. Oh, that one came off. All the years I've had these plants, I've never gotten a strawberry off of them. Yum. Yum. So yeah, this is going to be my strawberry patch here on this end. And then I put some ornamental plants in here. This is sage. We have purple sage and tricolor sage. Isn't that pretty? These ones will not survive the winter here. I found the only plant or sage variety that will survive the winter is the one in my raised beds. And that's just your typical sage variety. And then these are ornamental kale. Just for some color, I thought the purples in these with the purples in the kale would go very well together. So I've got these rocks here that lead to the bird bath. Over here, this is going to be basil. I can see I have to cut these basil plants back again. Down here, this is Genovese basil. Is my favorite basil. I think it just has the best flavor. And then these 2 are ones that I bought at the grocery store in the vegetable section. And I've kind of nurtured them through the winter, and now they're in the garden. So they're doing really well. Again, they're growing like weeds. I gotta cut them back because they're blooming again. Over here, I've got thyme. So this is thyme that I bought at the grocery store. And then the rest of them, so this one is silver thyme. This is actually the best tasting, or I don't know what you want to call it, but this is my favorite thyme. But it will not survive the winter here. And then this is golden lemon thyme. Very pretty. Gets these beautiful little purple flowers. I probably should cut those off, but they're so cute. I can't. I just can't. Is this focusing? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And then back here is lemon thyme. Again, cute little purple flowers. Should probably cut those back, but I'm going to let them go for a few days. So this is the thyme section here. And over here we have lemon verbena. It smells so good. It really does. I love growing that. Not a perennial here. And this is summer savory. It's one of my favorite fragrant herbs for soups, stews. Really adds a lot of nice flavor. Over here, I've got some oregano there and there. Again, these are ones I I bought a plant from the grocery store, split it up, and I've got 2 plants there. So this is my favorite little area here. Isn't that cute? I think it turned out good. Got a nice pot of flowers in here. And my sandhill crane statues. Now that's what the bed looks like in whole. So yeah, it turned out really good there. I ended up finding these rocks all around my house. Every bed in the place, like if you look back here, this is all lined with rocks. On both sides of the house, it's lined with rocks. Over by my ash tree there, that's all lined with rocks. So I stole them from all over my yard because I'm gonna get away from that in the yard. So that's that bed. This bed is mostly annuals. I do have a few perennials in here. For instance, this one here is a dianthus, beautiful bright pink red color. And this one over here is tick seed. He needs to be deadheaded. So those are the only perennials in this bed. I put most of them in my other bed. And then next year, I'll grab a bunch of perennials for this bed. And then I got Dusty Miller here, the Portulaca or Portulica, depending on where you want to put your accent. And then I added in some salvia there. These are African daisies here, here, and here. Purple flowers, well, white with purple centers. And this is a pink with a dark center. You can see that one's really pretty. This one is just restarting up again. And then lantana. Here's the lantana. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? Let me get you closer. Really pretty colors on those. And that's really pretty with a bunch of different colors. So that's how this bed ended up. Over here in the corner there, I pulled some creeping phlox from someplace else. It ended up in the shade. It shouldn't be. So I moved it over here. We'll see how it does. It's been really hot and really dry here. We haven't had rain in a really long time. So I've been doing a lot of watering and trying to get all these flowers to set themselves. Once they set themselves and start growing some new roots, they will tolerate the heat much better. Of course, having the mulch on them is helping a lot. Now for this other bed, like I said, there's more perennials in here. This is lavender that I pulled from the side of my house and put it here. I don't expect anything out of it this year. It's still kind of in shock for being moved, but I didn't want to just dig it out and not put it someplace. So lavender there. These are the same annuals like along here that are on the other side. We've got a dianthus here. Dianthus is probably one of my favorite. This grass is a blue fescue grass. Should be pretty cool once it gets settled. And then I have chrysanthemum here. This one is a scabiosa or pincushion flower. It's going to be blue. That should be cool when it's going. More dianthus there. More dianthus here. This one here is a Scotch harebell. And this one is called Candy Tuft Iberis. So that one will spread a little bit. So that is that bed here. Now if we look at these pots on this corner, I've got lantana. This is my red and white pot, full red. This is white lobelia. And this lantana has the white centers in it. I thought that would be cool. Look at this portulaca. Look at how cute these are. I've never grown these before. A lot of people grow them. I think they're just so cute. These geraniums, and they're suffering from the heat too. Beautiful fuchsia colored geraniums. I've got the lantana in here and double petunias. I think these are called double madness petunias. So I like them because they look like little roses. Get in the back, I've got the same geranium, and this lantana is like a peach, real pale pink color. More lobelia. Lobelia is one of my favorites. So I think that makes a really pretty corner here with all those flowers. Then I've got one more set of 3 here. These are vinca, and they look really nice with this fuchsia geranium and then the white lobelia in there. And then these Calbricoa with the lantana and the lobelia make a pretty pot. And then this one I added, these are carnations. I can't wait to see what they look like. I've never planted carnations before. So yeah, that's a pretty trio of pots. One of the things I forgot to mention with this, you have the Calbricoa in here, and this is a dahlia. So I like the yellow and the white. I can't remember what this is called. I like the yellow and the white here. I think this is a pretty picture right there with my little pot. So yeah, I think it turned out really good. What do you guys think? It was, like I said, a lot of hard work, but so totally worth it. Now I just have to get some stone on this path, and then I'll be done. There you go. So what do you think? I think it turned out really good. It's kind of cool to see this go from like a vision in my head. I was thinking about this all winter to actually being here. It just makes such a difference. It really frames the raised bed garden. So yeah, I think it turned out really good, if I may say so myself. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you this is not about vegetables. Well, I have some herbs. That kind of counts as a vegetable, doesn't it? But yeah, this isn't what I typically do, and I probably won't talk about this part ever again, other than when I'm walking through it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the end product, and so if you're thinking about doing something like this in your yard, maybe you got a little bit of inspiration here. Thanks much, everybody. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye-bye.